Crohn Jr. has consistently insisted that there is nothing wrong with him and that fans are exaggerating their concerns, despite long-standing rumors that he has a disability. But after all this time, not only do there seem to be some indications that Jr. might require medical care, but it also seems that Crohn has been aware of the situation for a while and has deliberately denied him assistance. Additionally, it seems that she has been going to great lengths to hide the fact that he has a medical condition. Thus, it looks like she has lost the game. Blueface was the first to hint that something might be wrong with Jr., which may sound ironic. Blueface called out Crohn in a long outburst on Twitter a few months after the kid was delivered, claiming he smoked a blunt on the way to the hospital. Before giving birth, she smoked. You were born a cigarette smoker. Do you really think I can get the kid? I don't want to take the baby, but if you don't show up, I'll do my best if I see the right indicators. He stated, "My son is not healthy because she drank, smoked, and got high her whole pregnancy. She couldn't even take 1 month off." He continued by saying that their child's drinking and smoking caused her to get a hernia. "My son D looks like this," he tweeted, "and she was worried about me and lil baby like B." A photo of Jr.'s privates was included, along with the words, "Get our son C right, then do what you want." Additionally, he used the word baby, implying that Crohn was deluded and had refused to undergo the hernia repair procedure. His hernia has not yet been operated on. She keeps talking about me and my seat while untruthfully claiming to be healthy. Look for another writer after fixing our son's seat. If you want to cease being the focus of her live chats, tag her in her posts and page, or take other necessary action to fix the issue. He stated, "This female keeps talking, even though I tried to keep it private as the correct thing to do. Go away from me, you darling. She is unsuitable, and she is a bad mother. She has been delaying the procedure and skipping the scheduled appointment." Crohn's nose candy was also uncovered by him. They were discussing her missing the appointment so she can do anything she wants, but I went to Baltimore thinking it was surgery. However, Can claims that Blueface intended to take the baby away from her, which is why he did all of that. "Don't sit here and lie. Blue knows his surgeon appointment is already scheduled," she added. "Blueface, you pull that car and try to take my baby away, even though I've been going to all of his appointments in Baltimore, knowing that I'm really trying my hardest. It would be really appreciated if you could all really back off." This circumstance is so absurd that it is absurd to believe that Blueface would be the appropriate parent. Based on what we know about Crohn, we know that she engaged in heavy drinking during her pregnancy, and there were rumors that Jr. had fetal alcohol syndrome, a disorder that happens when a pregnant woman consumes alcohol while pregnant. Put your foolish self aside for that short-term case. Worry about that probation officer who wants to put you in jail.
Today, knowing I don't want a child no more, I don't want no kid no more, I don't think I want to be a Blueface girlfriend.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at? Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
So you can't have liquor?
yes, I can. I can get the child tomorrow. It won't hurt.
No,
You should do
you
it this
can't.
cold.
Fans also felt that something was off with Jr. because he didn't cry as a typical infant would. Several films showed Jr., like most babies his age, trying to grip items or staring off into space with little eye movement. A respirator machine was also spotted by fans in one of her pictures, which was disturbing to say the least. As a result, they started to fear that Jr. might have eyesight issues. Crohn insisted that there was nothing wrong with her son and that he was healthy.
Talking, walking, playing football, everything. Who is y'all to tell me what he diagnosed with? What he sound like? Y'all know nothing about God. Y'all know nothing about nothing. You talking to me like that? So I rebuke everything y'all saying about my child. To be honest. But I like this, bro.
However, she was lying about his condition, as evidenced by her own actions. In September of last year, for example, she posted photos of him on his first birthday that seemed to show him standing, but followers soon realized that he was being propped up to lean against her leg. Furthermore, viewers observed that she had a tendency to modify the images of him that she shared online to make him appear more typical. Additionally, she was in denial about Blueface's mother, which has led several people to accuse her of deliberately refusing to get Junior the help he needs. Speaking live on Instagram about her first meeting with Junior, Carissa claimed that she could tell something wasn't right the moment she laid eyes on him.
When I saw him in that restaurant, it crushed me. And for her to say she wanted to stomp me out, girl, I can't even tell you what my mind wanted to do to you once I looked at his face and I didn't know if he was looking at me, you, or the air. I was hurt, genuinely hurt. But you know what I said? You know what? That's okay. That's okay. If he can laugh and he can cry and he can smile, he can still be a joy in this world. But that's okay. That was my first time seeing him. I never seen him whoop before. I never seen what they saw. I literally thought this whole time that maybe people's fans was doing something to the pictures or, making it not. I didn't believe it the whole time. I just was like, nah, John said there was a couple things going on, but he didn't say it was to that.
She went on to say that Crohn's drinking was the reason behind Junior's illness.
They let them drink and smoke while they was pregnant. That's why they're so angry. But who the fuck is angry? You supposed to be angry at them. Did this not. That's the reason why you don't find it to be angry is because you did it. Then y'all want to hop on here I'm talking about my grandbaby. No, I'm talking about the trifling mammy.
As I indicated earlier, Crohn is in denial, so it's not precisely the case that she would try to help him now. Janet, a former friend, claims that she tried to assist Junior but was rejected by Crohn.
Janet, why didn't you convince her to help Junior? I did. My cousin is a specialist. I did the best I could. My cousin works with autistic children. She works one-on-one with all kinds of children. No matter if you're autistic, if you're not, if you're regular children, we offer the help as much as we can. My cousin literally has her BA in all of this. It's when people are in denial of stuff, it's you can't help people when they're in denial of what's actually going on in reality.
It's not the whole story though. Crohn also had a falling out with her best friend, Marsh, about Junior's health when she was incarcerated. While caring for the baby, Marsh wanted to take him to the hospital. Crohn became enraged upon discovering that Marsh was trying to get Junior checked out. When Marsh called from jail, she informed Crohn that she couldn't keep Junior, which infuriated her, according to a leaked text exchange between them. Her frequent promises of money and other things didn't materialize in my Cash App for days. Junior only had the clothes on his back. He had no blanket, car seat, clothes, shoes, bottles, or anything else. He had no milk because he couldn't eat. It was challenging because I still had my own child to care for, but I bought as much as I could. I feel like a true friend would have looked out for me, especially since I had her baby. I continued to watch him while I went to get some clients so I could earn money for the rent. I told my sister that she was going to take him to the hospital because he kept spitting up, and when Crohn called, she became very upset and sent someone to pick him up. It appears that Crohn was determined to hide her son's condition to such an extent that she refused to even get him medical attention. Marsh even claimed that Crohn made an extra effort to stage a photo of Junior only to maintain appearances for her admirers or to give the impression that Junior was doing well. When someone posted on Reddit, Marsh said she used to be the first person to see it. If you listen to her live, you can hear the Reddit notifications going off. I would be doing her lashes, and she would show me posts from Reddit and say things like, "He can't." I'll upload a photo of him using a walker in the future and say, "Crohn, he can't though. He is unable to walk." And she would respond with, "I've got to make them think he can. Otherwise, they're going to be saying he's messed up because I was drinking, but I wasn't even drinking that much. She's sick, bro." And just to emphasize how completely deluded she is, she still doesn't understand the assistance he requires. Instead of accepting responsibility or attempting to get Junior the help he needs, fans have accused Crohn of pretending to be spiritual. Crohn has been on a roll about finding God and all that spiritual stuff. She recently showed up at an event with Junior, who was still having trouble holding his head up at the age of almost 2. Nevertheless, some don't believe this and accuse her of pretending to be spiritual rather than attempting to assist her son. One fan wrote, "This is sad. Crone is literally someone who can help her son out. I don't mean to drag the baby because it would be insane, but I have a serious question. Why isn't Crone being held accountable for what happened with her child? This is not unlawful, and even though Junior is 20 months old and unable to walk, talk, or hold his head up, someone has called social services about her. This is a sad situation, yet she is refusing medical assistance and support." Please share your thoughts in the comments section, and remember to return for the next video.